And thank you for the likes. I'm good, Jess. How are you? Except for I got a sore spot under my tongue. I had to take my tongue ring out for a little bit. It's bugging the hell out of me. If you have a tongue piercing, you know what it does. Hey, Expa. Well, that's good. Work is a good thing. Sucks to do, but makes the money. I've been trying to get this damn ball on this new earring for I don't even know how long now. I think 26 hours. It seemed like it should be super easy, but it's an internal thread. So you have to see to put it in instead of, grabbing to put it on. And that's been fun. Very big fun. Excuse me. Hi, Adrian. You have to excuse me. My man brought a cold home and it's starting in my throat today. Excuse me. And it's funny because oh my God, him too, me too. I thought that's what was wrong with him was his allergies because the allergy meds were helping. And then he had the cough and the goo today. So I'm good, Grace, and you? And I'm telling you what, the air coming off the bay doesn't help anything. Thanks, Grace. Hey, Trauma. Well, I know it's sore and I'm playing with it again. Why do we do that? We know something hurts in our mouth and we keep playing with it. Like, hey, Happy, thank you, and you too. Good morning, Texas. I'm a little early today. Finished my dentist appointment. Figured I'd just come in. Good morning, Miss Shelley. And can I just say how much I'll be 18 months on the 30th. Hey, Ada. Hey, G. I'm doing good. Just got out the dentist. How are you? Hey, Christina. Hey, Moon. Good morning, Grandma. Hey, Brenda. Good morning, Nanners. I do want to say I appreciate how many of you were here after yesterday and the day before's video. I do appreciate that. Good morning, good morning. I am Nicole. Hope you are too. Thank you, Grandma. Not me, but I've definitely, now that I found a good one, I don't dread it like I used to. But now I have to get 4 root canals. So there's, that fun. Oh, that sounds like a good time. Good morning, Shannon. Hey, Tracy, thank you. It's possible you were blocked because I just unblocked a whole bunch of people. Thank you, Moon. I'm not, Grandma. It's hard and it gets to me, and there are times where I do think weirdly about drinking. It hasn't been my normal DOC, but drinking that has been coming up. And I don't know why, unless it's like the availability, knowing I can go get it and not knowing where to get the other stuff. That's all I can figure. Thank you, Brenda. Hey, OG. It's scary, and I'm glad I jumped on it sooner rather than later. Thanks, G. Hey, Hev. Good morning. I'm good, and you? Why should we recover offline? When we recover out loud, we save lives. Hey, Berries. Hey, Brandy. Thank you, Squid. We love you too. Oh, we love you from berries. I love you too. I just messed myself all up. Thank you, Moon. I am proud, Kelly. Good morning, Kristen. Congrats on 10 years, Grandma. Good morning, Cookie. You're welcome, Hev. Good morning, Kristen. Oh, I will. I'm not sure why people feel like it should be in the dark. Secrets keep us sick, right? That's why everybody wants me to tell all my secrets. But then when I tell them, I should be offline and recover. Thanks again, berries. Thank you, Brenda. Thank you, Nikki. Hey, Hope. I know. I can't anyway. Being in here, I cannot have anything. Nothing but my prescription. I'm glad you got out of it, Hev. Thank you, Kristen. Exactly, Kelly. Thank you, Grandma. Thanks, Tina. I'm good, Hope. How are you? Congratulations, Terry. Hey, Blue. Thanks for stopping in. Good morning to you, too. Thank you, Northern. You're welcome, Hope. Thank you, Maddie. How do I stop playing with the sore spot? He sure is. Although this week, I'm happy because he only goes 3 days thanks to the holiday. And days of daycare closed are not held against my scholarship. So I will have a 4-day weekend with him, which means I probably won't be live Friday. Thank you, Hope. It is. I'm so excited. I fidget, period. Like, I play with my jewelry. I play with my pants. The fidgets, I don't know. They hold my attention for a minute, but not long. Man has his first one this year. I can't wait to see him. It's just like 4 things of candy, little sample bags, and then a big truck. So he doesn't get that much sugar, but he'll get a toy. Thank you. I don't know how to pronounce your name. I'll say Beth. Yep. He's entirely too young for all that sugar. At least that's how I say it. You think so, Lori? Thank you, Brenda. I wasn't ready for it. I'm nowhere near the 9th step, nowhere near having done the work. My sponsor is concerned that feeling like I have to do this stuff now without the work is putting more stress on me than I need. She said she totally understands why I stay online. She wouldn't say that, I shouldn't be here. But she says I need to stop until I'm comfortable and ready. That nobody deserves it until I'm ready. Good morning, Jessie. I'm good, Giggles, and you? I can't take it anymore, Pineapple. I was on it, I don't know, I think you were blocked when I did the taper thing. That was one of the things that helped with some of the side effects. But now I'm on psych meds and I can't take it with them. My doctor said it lowers the effectiveness of my psych meds. Well, thank you, Miller. I've been good, Jessie, and you? Well, I'm sorry if I was mean to you, Miller. And thank you for the kind words. Thank you, Jamie. Good morning, Outa. He's doing good. He is growing entirely too fast. I can't wait for Easter to see his reaction. He had his dad all day yesterday, so that was nice. Yes, we do have. Yeah, me too, and I'm not proud of it. We are both good, Jacqueline, and you? Thank you, Melissa. Yep. Fourth step is taking inventory, and fifth step is sharing it with another human being and God. Pretty much been stuck on step 3 myself, Miller. Every time. I've done it 3 times now. The first time I had a sponsor who just was there in name for the rehab to be happy. Felt the need to restart. I wasn't taking it seriously. The second time I got to step 3 and got a new sponsor. So now she wants me to restart from 1. So I've not made it past step 3. Thank you, G. I'm scared of how many pages it's going to take me for step 4. I'm not going to lie to you. And I'm really nervous about the making amends. But the practice I've had this last... Well, honestly, I did start coming out and saying stuff like back in January. But the real deep stuff that's come out like this last week definitely has given me the impression that as scary as it is, it's scarier to not let it out. So, thanks, Giggles. Exactly. My sponsor just said, don't let me be pushed out of my own comfort zone. Thank you, Jacqueline, and congrats on 19 years. I'm glad you did too, Hev. You too. Okie dokie, Jesus. I tried to, Jacqueline. I'm hard on myself. I am my own worst critic. And that is one thing. Did I like the way that it came about? Congratulations, Northern. That's huge. Thank you, Jade. The way it went about, I wasn't happy with. I would have liked to have been able to choose when I was ready to be that open. But I'm damn sure not going to sit back and let somebody use it as a weapon either. I'll get out of my comfort zone before I'll do that. It is a. Thank you, Ruby. Yep, that's what my counselor says too. We should at least keep a daily amends and be willing to say when we messed up at the very least, and we should do the steps pretty frequently. Thank you, Lisa. Amen, Giggles. Hey, I hear ya. Thank you, Jesus. Sorry, I don't know if the call messed everything up. I can't. Thank you, Speckled. I was wondering if you were going to show up. I really was. Thank you, Miller. Thank you, Katrina. Hey, Jenny. Thank you. No, I don't. But mine issue is like the bottom of my mouth from my tongue ring rubbing on it is sore. Thank you, Shannon. That's a unique spell, and I like that. Hey, Rico. You're all right. You weren't here when I talked about it, so I didn't expect you to know. Thank you, Sean. I did. It's like this last 3 days has been the most emotionally draining that I have ever experienced since I've been clean. I'm convinced. I'm good, Mimi, and you? This morning, somebody messaged me that I've never conversed with, as far as I know or remember. to let me know that they had photos of my son, because Jess gave them to him, and has been for at least a year. Thank you, love. Thank you, Simulated. You're welcome, Mimi. That's all I can do, Sean. Oh, I have some baby Orajel, thanks. I don't know, but I definitely was shown the proof, as well as was told and given proof of yes, yes. Thank you, Sammy. No, somebody I was friends with that I met through TikTok. Thank you, Katrina. I had always said it wasn't going to stop, but I definitely didn't expect this level of at Walmart user. It's very wrong. Now, the person who has the photos is a random. I've never talked to the person. We have a connection through a friend on TikTok. I think I should have answered that clearer. Because I've just started unblocking people. And because this is proof that I need to brace myself for her sharing them online. No, they came to me privately. I will not name them. That's already been agreed. I hope so too. But now a lot of answers have come through with that message. You're welcome, birdies. Thank you for the kind words. She had this person on the phone with me, not knowing, multiple times. And so this person knows things that they shouldn't in my personal life. Thank God that I've known I couldn't trust her and didn't always tell her the truth, because some of this stuff would be really bad. Well, thank you, Sanity. Thank you, babe. No, you can't. I knew I couldn't trust this one. My thing was trying to keep her close enough to not go through this again. I'm tired. But the friend that started it was the least one I expected. Yeah, I know, Italian. That's why we have boundaries now, OG. Yep, you're right, Katrina. And that's how I feel about it, Sanity. Yep, I'm aware. You know, what's ironic is she was texting me that morning talking about how worried she was and that I should just admit it before things got ugly. That she was so concerned it was going to get ugly. Good morning, Kaylee. And it makes me wonder, I already know where this is going, but it makes me wonder, maybe I could be wrong for the first time ever with this person. Hey, Samantha. For real, Miller. Thank you, Heather. For real. And to somebody that I have never talked to. I don't know, Gracie. One of the things... what other girl is live, JM? Good morning, Laura. Exactly. Thank you, Polka. Agreed, Lake. Rated? I've never been rated. The hell? Like, that's a reach that I've never seen. Exactly, Serial. A lot of them hid behind saying that they did, and it wasn't true, or it was amplified from what was true. Right, Laura? I don't know, Stinky. She's been on my behind for 5 years. Thank you, Jen. And I appreciate you admitting that. I'm going for social work and addictions counseling. Oh, thank you, Heather. Exactly. Now, what I'm curious about... Thanks, OG. Thanks, Stoops. I don't like to use the word psychic. I'm a reader, but I'm not a psychic. Not like the typical definition of one, at least in my opinion. That's how I feel, Heather. The only thing that I'm waiting to see, the only thing that I'm absolutely waiting to see is there is one thing. Oh, really, Sanity? There is one thing that she could bring up. And if she brings it up, she is just as guilty, so that would really be idiotic. Thank you, Heather. Almost 18 months, Stoops. The 30th will be 18 months. I do ignore it to the best extent of my abilities. Well, congrats, Sanity. I've been taking the blame for something that somebody else initiated, and then worked side by side with me in, and was real worried that her side would be exposed. Real worried. And now I'm the one taking the fall for it. Nobody's going to believe me if I say it. Hey, Steph. I do tarot readings. Thanks, Sanity. Congrats on 16 years, Catherine. I'm all right, Cheyenne. I already owned it. Where you read cards to tell the future. Or give advice. He's at daycare. But hello, how are you, beloved? Thank you, Courtney. I know when I say it, I'm going to be told that I'm placing blame. And that's not how I mean to... How do I want to say this? I don't know how to own my part without admitting the full truth. I haven't even had my apartment in over a year, Cheyenne. I've already answered the psychic question. He's doing good, Dandy. Thank you, Catherine. But that's the thing. I know damn good and well if I say it, I'm going to be told that I'm not taking responsibility. Pretty much, Heather. They got mad, started leaking stuff. the most sensitive spot was the cat situation. They knew I had sat on that. They knew why I wasn't speaking on that. They knew when I intended to get to that. They knew. And now they had plans to release more, so I beat them to it. Thank you, Shannon. Okay, OG. Thank you, Sober. That would be it, trauma. The only thing is, how do I tell what happened without it seeming like I'm pushing blame? Because I am very much at fault for what I did, too. When I went to rehab, I made the decision to leave the cats in my apartment being cared for by somebody else. And during that time, within 2 or 3 months of me leaving, I say 2.5, some shit happened. And because of me, my cats are missing. And one is definitely not here anymore. And that was my fault. I'm going to, Fine Apple. I just don't know how to say it without coming off like I'm pushing blame. Because I made the choice to leave them instead of putting them in something better. Which is kind of why I'm pushing it here. How do I tell a 2-part thing without seeming like I'm pushing blame on the other person? Hey, Sonny. I wonder. I know, Kaylee. Not exactly, Sonny. I'm sorry. I don't have to do that. I can literally text her. I have her number. That's why I said I should have put them in a better situation altogether. Hey, Nikki. Good morning, Sharon. I guess I can do it now because that is literally the absolute last thing I can think of that anybody can hold over my head. And I don't know if I have receipts. That's the only thing, but I have a pretty damn good memory. Thanks, guys. I'm the one that has to live with it. I'm the one that has to regret that every day, just like not getting clean when I was pregnant. Just like everybody that I drugged down with me and lost and hurt and upset and scared. And I've done a lot to a lot of people, and I didn't mean to. I didn't intend it, but it doesn't take it away. I'm working on it, which is part of why I didn't want to talk about this publicly yet. No. So the person taking care of the cats was there every day without fail, fed, watered, played with them, let me see them. And then one day they went and couldn't get in the apartment. This was after the landlord had told me that they suspected or seen an unalived animal and needed to make entry into the apartment to clean it up. The locks were changed. We managed to continue to get in through windows, sometimes the door being unlocked because there were squatters, yes. And then one day he went and the door was open and they were gone. When I found Snarly, he was in a bag with my belongings, and if I'd have gone maybe a week, 2 weeks earlier, he wouldn't have been there. But what I don't understand is the house was searched. Food was brought in. Wet food was brought in. He was called. Things were moved. Like, I don't know where he was. I honestly don't. And that's what hurts the most, because it absolutely is my fault. No, only Snarly. I don't know where the rest of them came from. The door was open, so they either were taken by animal control or were let out. They must have, because there was no other cats to be found. When he went in there and the door was open, I went through there with him. I don't think so, Pineapple. Not that I'm aware of. Especially because the landlord, the whole way that they were able to do this was that they claimed that the apartment was abandoned. So if they reported it as abandoned animals, I don't know how that would work. No, they weren't microchipped. The squatters were why the sewage backed up. They were flushing trash and socks and shit down the toilet. Yep, so let me do this real quick. I'll be right back. Don't leave, guys. I think we're going to settle this once and for all. And I'm pretty sure she's got the account to do it with. I think we're going to settle this once and for all. And I'm pretty sure she's got the account to do it with. I talked about that too, Rachel. I did not say the squatters were in my apartment. I said the sewage backed up because of the squatters flushing things. I was on the first floor. So anybody flushing from above would come down and clog mine. I was the last floor. No, and when I got sober, I couldn't go back to that place. It grossed me out. The one that I used in, Courtney. My kid never was at the apartment. Not so much accusing, they're taking secrets I wasn't ready to share and happily sharing them for me. Girl, I don't know. Oh, I got you. Ghost lived to her full term of life, and I don't know where it ever came from that she didn't. I showed her on numerous lives. I held her, played with her, let her run. She passed from old age. I did message Margaret. I don't know if she has me blocked. I would hope not. Thank you, AJ. I mean, I've been in worse. I'm not even going to lie. I've been in worse than that apartment. But I think that's a good idea of... About the apartment, yes, Rachel. This all started with sharing about the cats. That was secret. And then I decided to go ahead and do the rest to take any power out of what they're doing today. Thank you, Christine. Thank you, Mary. I feel you, Katya. Congratulations, Kayla. If I'd ever lost those cats before I found sobriety, I wouldn't be here. I probably would have just kept the same life I was. I wouldn't be in this place. I wouldn't be rebuilding myself. And that's what I did, Rachel. If you look at my last posted video, that's what it is. Nope, they're not gonna. It is, Kaylee. Congratulations, Angie. And that's where we are, Rachel. Congrats, Brittany. I love your spelling. You're welcome, Angie. Thank you. You're welcome. And that's what I'm doing. And I figured by letting out what was still hidden, I can take most of the oomph out of today. There's no excitement. Oh, you'll get to see some texts. This little lamp's tiny bulb holding the baby. I feel you, Christine. Go out and come back in. Thank you, Brittany. Thank you, Cheryl. Let me see something. I'm still here, you guys, and see me. I do believe. Sorry for my voice. The baby brought home a cold, and it's just setting in for me. My throat is killing me. Oh, that's lovely. Thank you, Brittany. What's the question, Sanity? Thank you, Ashley. Like, why did I make the video? Thank you, Bethy. Like, why am I admitting everything now? Believe it or not, the social media has actually been very helpful. It lets me not only help people who are in the same position, but it gives me a place to speak that I'm heard and it's recognized and I'm not looked at like I'm crazy. I'm able to do the thing I've loved my whole life. Thank you, Ash. I don't know. For those of you who follow, Jess has done this to me. Yep, and I said that in the video that I posted yesterday, Patty. All I said about the squatters is that by them flushing things from upstairs, it clogged our sewage. Thank you, Nandy. I actually haven't had a problem with that, Rachel. Jess Hessler. The one that they've done chased off of the app multiple times. Thank you, Sanity. In fact, if you could DM me so I don't forget your name, I appreciate that. Sometimes it is. Thank you, Priscilla. She was supposed to be my friend. Exactly, Anne. I just try to keep her close to avoid it happening again. I admitted that too, Patty. Although what you all didn't see was when my people found out what the apartment looked like when I got out of the hospital, cleanup started. Repairs started. Everything that I couldn't do on my own started. Yes, Jess did this before. Actually, she's done it 2 other times before. The only reason we were talking this time was court. And then when she started up her same behavior, I figured, well, feed her what she wants to hear, let her feel like she's got something, and keep her close. But I found out this morning, with proof, the baby never went in that apartment, Moonchild. So it doesn't matter about the repairs. Thank you, Belle. Thank you, Sharon. I forget what I was saying now. Oh, I was told this morning, with proof, that she has been sharing pictures of my son for at least the last year with other people that I don't know. Hey, Abby. You're okay, Sanity. Apparently, you're okay, Texas. And that's what I'm doing, Ruby. I've been told if I do some investigating on a certain app, there's proof of this happening 10 years ago. And it just seems like that's how she keeps her friendships, is blackmail. Well, thank you. Thank you, Texas. No, he was not in that apartment. Is it really this easy to forget that y'all called me out because there was never a baby crying on camera? He never left the hospital with me. I said that in the last video. Never left with me. Yep, that's why I tried to keep it low, but unfortunately it didn't work. But it shouldn't be, Belle, and that's one of the things I stand to change. They don't do this to bigger creators. They only do this to ones that seem to be a easy target, or that they can get attention off of, or that they can make views off of, or make money off of. They don't do this across the board, and there's people who share more life than I did. Sure, Brittany, we can. I just followed you back. Oh, I know. They are only on her because they think she's got something cool. You're welcome, Britt. Exactly, Belle. And that's what I'm trying to say without being mean. Thank you, babe. I was shocked to see almost 20,000 people. But you know what? What she does with her thing is hers. Is it right? Do I think it's right? Would I do it? No. But if that's what she does, that's what she does. So long as she's leaving me alone, I have no worries. I can tell you weren't the only one, Sanity. And all of this chat is why I didn't do readings today. We'll let everybody get it out of their systems. Exactly, Brittany. Excuse me on them little burps. Absolutely, Monty. I'm good, freak out. I don't know, Texas. I'm not sure, Rena. Well, thank you, Belle. I wouldn't be here if I wasn't sober. I can honestly say that. I followed you back, G. I scroll, pause, and keep going as I'm able. She does. And to be honest, I asked her to leave Gabby B. I had already seen what was happening. I told her what was going to happen if she did it. And it's like she just needed the drama. I believe it, Sanity. Thank you. I'll call you Kat because I don't really know if I'm saying your name right. I'm not Sharon. I'm happy. And that's what they'll never be at the rate they're going. I know, Priscilla. Thank you, Cassidy. Exactly, Moon. Exactly, Courtney. Ah, but most of these T pages started off of me. People don't realize because you weren't here for the whole story, or maybe you weren't on TikTok then, or maybe I didn't end up on your FYP then. But I literally hit almost 100 million views in the space of a year just on my name. I pretty much went viral, and that was pretty much the birth of it. Were there other people they were going for? Yes. But by putting me on it, it got them more views. And there's people in here who've seen it happen that can verify that. That is not me trying to be full of myself. A lot of them did, Kay. I had to bust my ass, and the only reason it was so quick was because I did everything I was supposed to do, and rehab saw this wasn't a woman who just wanted a kid to have the kid. So you know, Rico. Yeah, now. Thank you, Mindy. They still do, Bethy. Sadly. A lot of it is intended with the hopes that the mental upset will get to me and I'll go back. And I'm not. I have too much to live for, too much to work for. I've been too far. I can't. Yes, there was a group that was Kaylee. But unfortunately, those who, how do I want to phrase this? Those who were really getting the views were the ones who did the worst things to me. He did save me, Beth. Thanks, Sanity. Yes, the monster drinks. I believe it, Kaylee. Yes, it is, and I am taking the baby to church on Sunday with his cute little outfit. I'm skipping group so that we can go. I'm skipping NA, I should say, so that we can go. Because my home group is at the same time. I have a friend who says there's a whole other side of drama TikTok that's very similar, but they don't go to the same lengths. And it's just, I don't get it. Drama's stressful. Who wants it? Thank you, Brooke. Thanks, Belle. Me either, Kay. Exactly, Stephanie. And then when they told me that they didn't, and then when I had proof, they just hushed. Like, oh, thank you, Kaylee. I will say, I did not honestly sit there and be like, oh, I am blitzed out my mind, let's go live. I honestly believed that there was nothing wrong. And I did have people on TikTok, yes, I tried to find her, but I texted her, she didn't answer. Yep. And he's one of the ones missing. My little bottle baby. Thanks, Kay. Well, thanks for owning that, Belle. Yeah, let me see if I can unblock her on my laptop. Because I offered her to come on live, too. But we're not going to. Oh, look, here comes. And all right. unblocked all of the old people because, for one, there was a lot of people that shouldn't have been blocked. And for two, some of y'all really did deserve a chance to come and see what you... I don't want to say it. You saw the worst and now you deserved a chance to come and see what you... I don't want to say it. You saw the worst and now you deserved... Oh, pickles. I have almost all of them blocked, yes. But I'm going to get her main unblocked now. Thank you. No, I unblocked Crimson. I'm trying to live. I'm trying to respond to her. Somebody named Cash has told somebody else that I showed a picture of them and said they viewed my account. I can't even get profile views because I'm over 10,000. So yeah. I'm trying to unblock her main now. Oh Lord, she's all over videos, but I don't see her main. Thank you, country. I am still working on unblocking, so that may be why you haven't been seen yet. Just bear with me because maybe why you haven't been seen yet. Just bear with me because I got it. Let her know her main is unblocked. Oh, yes, I texted her. So tell her to come in here then. I am trying to remember because I just unblocked a Crimson page. Maybe I just haven't unblocked them all yet. But I definitely unblocked her. I don't know how to do the invite thing if she wants to be up here. We need to talk. That's how you can help me. And I want to say that before I say anything, in no way, shape, or form am I pushing blame off. I absolutely am taking the blame for what I did. I'm not going down for an entire thing that I didn't do, if that makes sense. So about LabCorp. Jess had noticed you posted a video with LabCorp results. Don't ask me. She came to me with the pictures. And up in the top was your account number. Jess said, look, here's this account number. I jokingly said, I wish I could hack. I wonder what else we would see. And that was it. Jess spent some time on it and started saying, we should see something about a drug test. I think at the time you were saying you had a positive one, but that's what she was looking for, was the results of that. So she said that I could go in there with nothing but the account number and sign in. No, I didn't post the drug test. She did. Everything that was posted was from Jess. She had me get into the account, which yes, I did. And I can tell you how I did it. I took the account number like she said. It said they needed a password. Let me get to it. She said it needed a password, so I made an email saying that I was Queen of Being Banned 2.0 or something like that, and switched the email. Jess kept saying, well, get more, get more, get more. And I did. And everything was sent to her. I can look and see, oh, I know I didn't have any business doing it. And it was fucked up. It never should have happened. I am expecting, which is why I did this now, that she's going to show this on live and say that I did it alone. I'm not sure what I have left, but I am going to look. We absolutely did. I figured as soon as it came out, that's what she was going to do. And I know y'all have beef, but Sage was on the phone when it was done. I don't see a box request. Oh, before you said it, Sage was on the phone when it was discussed. I know that there's some beef there, so I don't know how this would even help her at this point. It was wrong. It absolutely shouldn't have been done. And I fucked up. It
So
absolutely should not have been done.
first, Sage handed me over the proof over a year ago. That was given to LabCorp in August of 2023. Okay. But why did you not post all of the results? And you've continued to tell people that I have a communicable disease that I do not have.
Those accounts were not mine. The ones that posted it was Jess.
That's not true, because I have your text message where you're sending, I don't know if it's Jess or Whack, okay? You're sending the profile views laughing about Beanie Mama being in them. That's on your end.
Nope. That was Jess. And now I know why Beanie Mama texted me, because she thought I was showing a picture here. Nope.
But yeah, so Sage handed me over everything, but now I handed them more. And it sucks. Listen, when I got clean, I had to take consequences that came with that. What you did was fucking wrong.
It was.
And I have never gone to that level with you. Ever. I could have hacked your fucking LabCorp and posted your positive drug tests all over the place. Did I do it?
No, you didn't, and I appreciate that.
I didn't. Yeah, I didn't. I hope that's all I'm gonna say is you have to live with it. And
I
you
do.
know damn well that we've had private conversations where I tried to fucking help you.
Yes, we have.
Yeah, and you told the internet that I had a communicable disease. You
And
have
I
to
do
live with that.
apologize.
You're
I
good.
know an apology doesn't make it better, though. I don't know where she just went. Yeah, she just dropped out. That's what I'm thinking. My kid is at daycare. No, it wasn't easy, and I know what could come with it. I have publicly say I lied. I did lie. I was not the only one involved in it, and I should have stood up and said no, and I shouldn't have been as amused by it as I was at the time. The only thing that I can honestly pray for is that it doesn't. is that it doesn't end up in jail time so that I don't lose my home or my son. But I didn't have a son in the mix at the time. No, they won't let me move on. That's the whole point. That's why I'm here, because no matter what I do, it's not enough. Good morning, Teresa. I am very much trying to better myself, and I'm trying to clean my chest off of everything that I've had to lie about, that I actively lied about. Did I say it would? I am crying because I realize the effect that it could have on my son. What do you mean, where's the tears? It's never going to get better no matter what I do. I was offline for over a year and it never got better. I tried to make things right and instead, it's just blowing up. What do you think I'm standing here doing, Denise? What do you think I'm standing here doing? I'm not being given a choice at this point. I wasn't ready to do this. I have no means near ready to do this. And it's got to be time. She doesn't have to accept my apology, and whatever she decides to do, I got to live with it. And it was my own stupid fault because she's been trying to put me in jail for 5 years. No, I know they don't just go away. It's too late, because if I don't do it, it's just going to get twisted to another way. She probably did, and that's hers. That's fair to do it. No, she has never left me alone, Nikki. No, I have not done step 8. I'm on step 1. And I agree she does. Yes, I'm on step 1. I'm not even 18 months sober yet. And I tried to do what was right. Plain and simple. And now it'll be that I pushed blame off on somebody else. I didn't take accountability. She has been saying she was sending me to jail since 2021. I'm not repeating patterns, Lexa. This was all from when I was using. Exactly. Step 1 is denial. I am nowhere near, because I wasn't ready. Nobody gets sober and rolls over the next morning and says, I'm going to go talk about everything I did. I've never said I was addicted to TikTok. Except there was no half truth. There was no half accountability. You heard her say she already knew what I said because she had the pictures. So I don't get it. But here's what we're going to do, because I'm not going to sit here and keep being attacked for what I tried to make right. Straight up. Now I got to worry if my son's going to be without his mother for something I did. Nobody else. Something I let myself be talked into because I thought it would be funny. And God knows if I say what led to it, then I'll be just pushing off that. But let's talk about the things that were done. Like, it wasn't just, I didn't just wake up and hack. She paid my husband to have me 50-50, which is a mental commitment. She had my SAer take me to court and sue me for $30,000. She contacted a woman whose car I was driving from reading a tag. She contacted my family. She helped instigate contacting my job and boss and his wife. This was not something I just woke up one day and did. And does it make it better? No. But I'm not going to have it sat here and spread around like I just did it to do it either. Because I never did. I never did. Now, I don't know what else you want from me. I have done everything. I've admitted to everything. Months and months and months before I'm ready, against my sponsor's advice. Knowing that I've been going through cravings this last week. Surprisingly to drink, but still going through cravings. I decided that it wasn't going to be held over my head anymore. And now I have to worry about my son because of what I did. And that's not enough for you. And it's funny because the same people calling for court and jail in this chat right now are the same people who called for jail right along with her for the last 4 years. The same ones who sat here and watched what she did with Dante and didn't say a word. And again, it doesn't make what I did right. Not by any stretch of the means. Now all I can do is hope and pray that we can talk and sort things out to a way that I don't have to leave my child. Because of something I did before I ever really comprehended there was a child in the mix. And whatever comes of it, comes of it. What can I do? It happened. There is literally nothing else anybody can put at my feet to say I did and I'm lying about. And my sponsor's going to be so mad because I did this. I won't be surprised if she decides to stop sponsoring me. And I can't see how people who have been addicts, who have been in my shoes, who have done worse, but just didn't have it recorded, can sit here and be so excited to press more stress on somebody. Oh, well, jail time's coming. Oh, well, jail time's coming. You think I don't know that? Do you think I don't? Does it make you feel better to kick me while I'm down? I did what you've been telling me for 5 years you wanted me to do, and it's still not enough. It's still not your way. It's still not good enough. It's still not what you want. And I don't know what else you want from me. Because I don't see any of you doing this with your wrongdoings. You sit here and you say this is part of getting clean and accountability. Well, yeah, okay. It's part of getting clean and accountability. So that should mean every addict should go through this, right? But they don't. When it's people on your side that go through it, you say it's nobody's business but theirs. I have never been given an ounce of grace. I've never been given an ounce of peace. I have spent 5 years trying to get better, trying to do better, fucking up along the way, making shit a bigger mess than it ever was, with people in my ear screaming as loud as they can, kicking as hard as they can to make it worse. I did what was wanted. I admitted to it. And I'm not going to sit here and hear how I didn't do it right, because nothing is ever right for you. Nothing. Somebody said they've been following her for months and never heard me talked about, but that's funny because I've been told about the proof being showed on lives and all that. Maybe you missed it, but I have been her topic for 5 years. So now all I can do is email her and hope that as a mother, she understands where I'm coming from and that things can be sorted out in a better way than what it's looking like now. Not because I don't deserve it, but because my child doesn't deserve it. He didn't do it. For 5 years, I've had my words twisted. I've had videos misunderstood and the misunderstandings be pushed as truth. Even now, as I'm admitting, I'm being told I'm lying in the admittance because people don't understand and I don't know what else to do. My sponsor's begging me to stop until I'm ready. But I have the fear of what's going to happen if these things come out of somebody else's mouth. I have the fear of what I'm going to go through if Jess gets to say it first. I don't get it. I've done everything I was asked for and more. I went to rehab. I got clean. What else? There, but for the grace of God go I. And I don't know how many of you realize you were blessed to not go through your addiction in the public eye. You really were, because it's probably 20 times harder than just going through the addiction. And you have people who have no idea what you're going through, judging you, adding things, making things up, doing what they can to get views, and just compounding the situation. To the point that when I was victimized, that perpetrator was encouraged to go to court and sue me for defamation. That's not okay. And that's the depths that this group of people has been going to for 5 years to get me to go to jail. And I don't get why. I've owned up. There is nothing else, absolutely nothing else that you can say I lied about. Nothing. And now I have to hope and pray I don't lose my baby because I fucked up. Because as long as there are people around adding fuel to the flames and talking about jail time, courts, there's not even a chance of talking to her and getting it resolved. But that's the thing, y'all don't want it resolved. It has been a thing for you since 2020 that I'm going to jail. For what? For why? What does it achieve that I go to jail? Because the things they wanted me to go to jail for are things that are stupid. They wanted me to go to jail for telling the truth about being S8. And then even when the same person did the same things to other people, it was hidden. And I was labeled a liar. And like I said, it doesn't make any of this right. It doesn't. My point just is, how much more do you want me to go through before it's enough? How much more do I have to hurt before it's enough? At what point will you finally say, there's nothing else I could ask of her, it's enough? Because I'm really starting to feel like there isn't. There is no point for that. I fucked up, plain and simple. No, I'm not. I can't take back what was posted, pity. These are all things that were done during active addiction. I admitted to something I shouldn't have done, and apparently it's still not good enough. How else am I going to pay rent, though? When I don't have a job, nobody wants to take me on my time. What else do I do? You must be new here, Sarah, because I've been trying to get a job since I moved in. I'm not begging. If you had bothered to be in the whole live, you would know what is going on. I admitted to doing something that I shouldn't have done, and now we're talking about it. Nope, I don't want money. At no point have I asked for money. If you are an addict, then you should be aware that you aren't aware of what state you are in. Because I have 2 free days a week and about 2.5 free hours on the other 3. I am in school. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I have a daycare schedule. So as an addict, you know when you're trashed. I hacked somebody's medical, and I shouldn't have. No, I hacked somebody's medical. I did not post it. I never posted it. In 2023, Lisa, in the middle of my addiction, everything that everybody is on me about right here and now all happened in addiction. Because somebody said, hey, it'll be really funny if, you'll know how to do it if. He is in full-time daycare. I can't even find that comment again. He goes to daycare Monday to Friday from 8 to 3. I have been trying to get a job around his schedule and my school schedule. It is not just go to daycare. I didn't say it was an excuse. What I'm saying is you're coming up now. All right, if you want to know what's true or not, go look at my last videos because I've already done this.